Hello and welcome to Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me explain to you why. There's a creation tool that's located within the Anchor app, which will allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. That's also one of the perks of using Anchor. And then your podcast could be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from the podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place, which is in the Anchor app. So if you want to get started, and again, it's totally free, then download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hello and welcome to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. And in today's segment, I would like to talk about social media. And lately, they've been talking a lot about removing the likes from your post on Instagram. And I guess what I'm wondering about is, number one, why would they? I understand that there's a lot of people that, for some reason or another, they feel social media defines who they are. Okay? And so if they post pictures and they don't get 500 likes, it's like they get into some kind of depressed mode. And you cannot, under any circumstances, allow social media to define who you are. I mean, so what if you don't get a few hundred likes, okay? It really shouldn't matter if you don't get one. It's not what anyone else thinks about you. It's how you feel and what you think about yourself. So those likes really shouldn't bother you, whether you get them or not. And I don't think that they should pull them because, you're making people think, okay, if I whine about the fact that I'm not getting these likes and people aren't going crazy over my photographs that I posted to social media, that all I have to do is kick and scream and they'll change everything around. I don't think they should do that. That's like someone losing the baseball game and throwing a big tantrum, and decided to throw all of the equipment. Come on now. That's not fair to the other people. You know what I'm saying? If they are not getting likes, it shouldn't be important, okay? Just love yourself. But see, that goes back to what I've said in the past. You shouldn't need anyone or anything to validate who you are. You shouldn't need to be validated. And a lot of people out there do. And some people just shouldn't use social media if your whole life depends on what someone else might be thinking about you. You shouldn't care how anyone else feels about you or thinks about you, okay? Because for one, they're not putting any food on your table. Number two, they're not going to, how they feel about you or think about you is not going to keep you alive. Okay. So it really shouldn't matter. All right. I've never been the type of person to care how anyone feels about me. Whether either you like me or you don't. And I don't care if you don't. You have to, I think that so many people seem to have gotten so caught up in the whole social media blitz right now, and they're allowing these platforms to really dictate how they feel throughout their lives, and that's something you shouldn't do. I really believe that the people that's kind of going through those type of situations probably need to step back from social media for a little while and actually find out who they are because apparently something's not right, because you should not put that much into social media. Okay, and you also have to understand that there is a ton of people doing the same thing that you're doing. You're posting pictures of yourself, you're taking your little selfies, you're doing whatever you have to do. And for whatever reason you feel you have to do it. But there's a lot of people out there, so you have to know that all of this attention is not going to be on you. Okay? So you have to understand that. You have to accept the fact that there's so many different people. Your picture might be bypassed. Not because they don't think that you're beautiful or you're a handsome person or whatever the case may be. Just because there's so many people out there, by the time they get to you, they just don't really care to comment or to like or even press a button, because it's basically old to them now. You know, they don't care. I just think that what happened to, well, I guess I feel that they've made these platforms like everything on them has gotten a little bit too serious. You know, it used to be to where people just posted funny pictures of their family, their friends, their pets. Now it's like this big competition thing out there. Everyone has to do better than the next person. And it's not just normal people. You have celebrities feeling the same way out there. You know, and this is just, I don't get it. I just sit back sometimes and I look at this like, what in the world is going on today? What is happening in the world right now to where no one has any confidence in themselves? It's like so much low self-esteem running around out there. And a lot of people feel that the people that have the low self-esteem are the people that they consider not pretty or not handsome. And that's not true. You have a lot of beautiful people or very handsome men out there that have the worst self-esteem in the world. They have to be validated. They have to hear, oh, you're gorgeous, or you're so handsome, or this and that, or they don't feel right, or they cannot function. They have to be validated. They need for someone to say, you are so beautiful. They need that in their lives. And if they don't get it, everything just seems like it falls apart for them. And it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't, because you're setting yourself up for failure. Well, I would like to take a brief break, and I will be right back. Hello, and welcome back to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. And in this segment, I've been talking about social media and what type of effect it's having on certain people that use these different platforms. And when I left off, I was talking about how people needed, or how people feel they need to be validated, you know, by the amount of likes that they get or the comments that they might get about their photos that they've posted, and whatever the case may be, and how they were thinking about removing the likes from your post, because people have been getting really upset about the fact that they might not be getting the likes that they feel they should get with their pictures or videos that they're posting, which I don't think that they should remove anything, because why would you remove it? I mean, basically, all of us that use social media, we have the right to decide where we would like to click, who we would like to click on, and why. If we want to leave, a like or a comment, that's our right to do so. But you have people out there that feels, well, it shouldn't be that way because this person is feeling this kind of way, and First of all, we've gotten so sensitive in the world, number one. Number two, this is social media. This is not something that should make or break you. This is not something that should have you down or depressed or upset over. This should be just somewhere where you can relax and post your funny videos and your videos of you and your family and your friends and keep it moving. You should not allow these platforms to make you feel some type of way. I mean, like you're less than, or like, it should not have your self-esteem low, is what I'm basically trying to say. But people have allowed it to do exactly that. It's been working on bringing their self-esteem down. And I really don't believe that. Some people just, like I said before, just step away for a while. Because I've heard a lot of people talking about, I posted this picture and people act like, this video wasn't funny and this video was funny. Oh, come on. Maybe it was funny to you, but maybe to the other 10 people it wasn't. But hello and welcome back to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. In this segment, I've been talking about social media and the fact that when people don't get the likes or comments that they like, they tend to complain about it. But it happens. You might post a picture up there or you might post a video and you might only get 50 or 100 likes, and then you might be at a standstill. But then maybe a couple days later, you might get 1,000 likes. I mean, it happens. You have some off days. I just don't think that anyone should ever complain about it because it happens. We're not in kindergarten. We're not in elementary school. We should not make a big deal over the fact that someone is not liking or commenting on your videos or your pictures. Because if you are making that such a big deal about something like that, then you have too much time on your hands, okay? I know that everyone seems to want to just end up social media famous in some kind of way. Don't get me wrong. Some of those people are making a really good living by doing what they're doing on those platforms. But every person is not the same. Not saying that you could not be that person to have that much success and that much money just by posting videos or doing whatever it is you feel the need to do on social media. But I'm just saying, everyone has their season. It might not be your season. Not saying it won't happen for you, just saying it's not your season. It might be theirs for the moment. Okay, so all I'm saying is just people, just be patient. Don't get upset and hostile and angry because something is not going your way on social media. Just keep on moving forward and let it just work itself out. Okay, so basically, I just wanted to touch base and do this segment because I am just so tired of hearing so many people complaining about the fact that someone might not like their videos, and then you have a lot of people, you come on these videos, you know that you don't like it, then just keep it moving. But what I've also noticed is a lot of people go on these people's videos and they say some really cruel things. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Give it a thumbs down. Hey, that's your prerogative. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. That's your right. Give it a thumbs down. But when you get to calling these people names or calling them out of their names or saying really cruel things about the people, then that's when you've gone over the line. Okay. It's not necessary. That's when you become a troll. All right. When you feel that you would like to start bashing someone just because you don't like their look or you don't like what they're talking about. It could be just you being a hater. It could be jealousy. I mean, it could be anything. We can't speculate on what makes you do what you do. Only you know. But all I'm saying is everyone needs to just exhale. Okay? Just exhale and stop making everything just so damn hard and so crazy out there. It's social media. Okay? That's it. It's just social media. Just do what you have to do and keep it moving. Be happy. Find your happiness. Find yourself. Whatever you have to do, do it. Because all this other unnecessary stuff is just people like me that really don't get into all the likes or the dislikes. Hey, if I post something, you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. That's your right. Okay. You have the right not to like it. You have the right to like it. It doesn't bother me either way. Okay. And I will say this, if someone's harassing you online, if you're the type of person that, does take the time out to read your comments, then block them. You don't have to tolerate it. You can always block them. Okay. But you don't give them energy. Don't give them too much of your time. Don't give them that that energy to be upset. You're moping, you're angry because they've said this, they've said that. Just block them and keep it moving. I remember someone told me one day on social media, "Oh, you're pretty, but all these likes you have, you think you're all that." Well, I had to laugh because, and I asked her basically what I said was, you must think I'm all that because you're commenting. Okay? You could have just kept it moving. And I put like LOL, laugh out loud. Who cares? It really didn't bother me, but I really wanted to bring to her attention, you must be the one that care, okay? Because you felt the need to come on there and say something, If you didn't, what was your problem? You have that much time to worry about what someone's liking on my page? Lady, come on. I don't feed into that, but I really wanted her. The only reason why I commented back is because, and I didn't go any further after that, but she did until I blocked her. I had to block her. But I just wanted to bring to her attention, you must think I am. I know my worth, okay? I don't need anyone to validate me. I don't need anyone to like my pictures or my videos because I love me. I love what I do. I love how I look. I don't need to be validated. But I wanted her to actually just sit back and think about what she just did. Obviously, you are in your feelings about something regarding me. I mean, hey, are you just being a hater or was it jealousy? Whatever it is, I made that comment to make her sit down and think about the stupidity. Think about what she had just done because it's not necessary. Grow up. Get a life. Get you some business. Get you a hobby so you can stop trolling everyone else on the internet. I mean, but usually those messages like that, I just laugh and I keep it moving. But I just wanted that woman to see you have got to do better. You're supposed to be, basically, you're a grown woman. Act like it. But anyway, I have enjoyed talking to you all about social media and all of its craziness. But it's time for me to go. As always, stay tuned for more videos because, as I stated before, I do post a lot of videos and I always keep it real. I don't candy coat anything. I just say what's on my mind. So you all take it. You can take it or leave it. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. I just feel if you like my videos, continue to listen. Continue to enjoy them. You know, just do what makes you all happy. Okay. That's all I want to do is just get whatever I want to talk about off my chest. And if you guys listen and enjoy it, that's even better. So, but I will always thank you all for coming in and tuning in to my segments because I appreciate it. I appreciate the messages that you all send me. I thank you for all of those messages. And as long as you all keep listening, I will keep recording these segments. Okay? So until next time, again, thank you for joining me, Dora Middleton, on Life as It Is. All right? Take care.